We're gonna be doing a lot here. We got about 900 square feet of cabin, 650 square feet of decking, and we're touching every inch of it.
We are ripping stuff out, opening the windows, put it on the trailer so we can take it to the dumpster.
So we've got to tear a deck down, we've got to take a ceiling out, we've got to reframe the inside where we're vaulting, we've got to put ceiling in all these bedrooms, we got to redo sheetrock. What am I saying? We got to do all this in 8 days?
This project was actually selected from NWTF members.
Mr. Jones epitomizes the tradition of our hunting heritage. It was just absolutely fitting that he were chosen to have the build done for himself.
The basement flooding once in a while, our deck starting to fall apart and that sort of thing. The biggest thing is with space for people to sleep.
So we got this old CPVC pipe, and it's pretty well rotted. So I think we're gonna go back and get every bit of it out of here, redo it, PEX pipe.
The excitement has worn off, the fatigue has creeped in. The crew is still right on track, but we also have weather coming in. So we gotta get some stuff done.
Headed into day 4. I feel pretty good, but I know that there's a lot of detail work to this build that's gonna eat up a lot of our time.
So we're trimming up the side of the door because the doors are a little bit big. The rough framing isn't gonna work. So instead of deconstructing the rest of this cabin, we're past demo day, so we're just gonna trim the doors. Give us about 1/4 of an inch to fit them in there. And yeah, so then we're gonna hopefully get them in here without doing too much more damage to the cabin.
So we got all the house repiped, all the water lines are new, fixed all the drain lines. I'm putting in a spigot right here, hooked it up, completely done, next to the trim out. That'll be all we have left.
Well, right now we've got what I'd call back home a rat nest. This cord, we're getting ready to do with the deck out here. It's gonna take some time, but I know working together, we'll get in a rhythm and we'll get it knocked out.
People are tired, you know, you're worn down physically, health starts to kick back a little bit. You think you're ahead, and then you realize how far on behind you are.
Tiny towns in the middle of nowhere. You never hear about unless you've been there. Little dots on a big map, keeping a train on the track, carrying the load on the back. These tiny towns make the world go round. Yeah, these tiny towns.
Renovation Hunters is presented by Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods.
We already got some walls down here. They're wanting to make this kind of a little hunting staging area. Gonna have the safe, nice little wall control cart, put some stuff on, some tools. So we got plenty of the siding. Just gonna run that in here, dress it up, paint it, and we'll be done.
Here you go, buddy. Here's your 79 5/8 Alex.
Good deal, shorty.
We're thinking we're on a pretty good pace. That midweek hits, you get a little slower, a little tired, and then you start doubting how far ahead you are. So we're about at that point right now, a little worried about where we're going, and the weather has held off to this point. If it doesn't, we're in trouble.
Another forever barnwood beam up. I only have 7 more to go, and it looks great. I mean, the contrast between the Baird and the forever barnwood, they should be really happy with this. See how many I can get up before lunch.
All right, well, Kyle and I put these planks on, these deck boards on, and I'll tell you, it'd go pretty slow, wouldn't it, if we didn't have this quick drive?
Yeah. Only way to go.
What's happened is where that window is at, I'll do my roof line. My roof is gonna come down and break right over top of that window.
110.5. I went the same as I did over there.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That makes everything a perfect 45 right.
But we will have to.
And even if you want,
Kevin just said that we did something perfect.
Well, I
We
don't
do
know
have it on
about the
film,
box
so
underneath it because
just
I don't
take
know
note
what
of
we're
that.
doing.
So I'm inside trying to put these beams up. Came out here to get some of our Simpson flags and get caught up in a deck conversation, which is good because, of course, we run into a few little situations along the way that aren't as we had planned. But between Camper, Mike, Mr. Hal Shaffer, we got this resolved. They have a game plan. They're gonna shuffle some material, move the trailer, bring the auger in here, and avoid the water line to the well. So keep your fingers crossed that we won't be doing any plumbing from the well or electric.
You know, if you would have showed up to this and I wouldn't have known who you were, James, I would have said, this is Jethro's lunchbox. Come on. This whole effort behind Renovation Hunters just continues to grow with all of our partners. Man, on this trip, we have the ultimate communications out here thanks to our friends at Graybar and Dejero. That is awesome.
So inside of here, we've got our Dejero Gateway, which runs our smart blending technology. We basically take wireless or wired IP signals and blend them together to create a virtual network of networks that we manage for you to provide wireless connectivity from just about anywhere.
We're out here where there's very little service, and they just brought some equipment to us that we get to keep on site that creates the greatest Wi-Fi, the greatest cell phone coverage. It's just stuff like that that these people want to get involved in to help us logistically when we need something, we can get a hold of somebody. Eric, so I'm the kind of guy, I got to get it fixed in my head first, and then we'll go figure out what the application is going to be. So my gathering, you were telling me there's an inside cone. This is that, right?
Correct.
So this is going to flush mount to the ceiling,
Yes.
right? And this is going to be our exterior one, and this needs to be as high as possible.
High as possible.
On the peak, or at the very least the peak, if not more than that, put it on a mast and get it up even higher.
The higher the better in a remote location like this. We're trying to get as clear a line of sight to a cell tower as we can.
So here's the inside, and I believe for our main brain right here, we'll come over here to this little pantry. We'll build out something nice, mount that up in there, up towards the top, so that it makes pretty much maintenance-free cable running for the coaxials. And this is the main brain.
This is amplifying the signal that came in from the tower outside.
I think even I can figure this out. Inside antenna, outside antenna, I mean, it's all simply laid out. It is.
It is. It's pretty simple.
That is cool. So about anybody can do it.
Got some more up.
You got some more?
Yep.
Okay. Let's get them up.
I grab this bottom one down there. Sir. Got a really good cut, man.
Well, you learn from this. So we're throwing the Forever Barnwood up here in the bathroom. So this is a new look in the bathroom for us. We've got the, what looks like a red barnwood oak.
Yep.
So I think that's their color. So I think this is gonna be kind of a signature bathroom for all the guests that come out here.
Come on, what are you doing? All right, everybody, come and get it. Food is ready. It is Taco Tuesday. We got sour cream?
In day 4, it started out really rough, but can't say enough, Dan. The crew just pushed through it today. Everybody's hurting. Some of us aren't feeling well. Could have been worse. We could have gotten rain today, but it was a good time just to stop and eat, We got a lot of stuff to do, but I tell you what, this place is looking fabulous.
You know, most people would think, oh, it's just a simple deck, no big deal. But the little details and things that we put in and that Kevin designs into these builds, the way he designed this deck to come in together at a 45-degree angle is something that no one does. And most people would just square it, go fast, be done with it. Not Renovation Hunters. We do these things to the max. And that takes longer, takes more hours, but it's definitely done right. Kevin wouldn't have it any other way.
We've had the floor guys come in. Thank goodness we were able to get a crew out of Meadville, come in there and knock out that floor, which is huge because when you get somebody that comes in and does something with us, you know, it takes so much off our plate. If it's just one item. Yeah, it's raining. Renovation Rainmakers at your service. So, we're tired, we're sick, and now we're wet.
Wouldn't you know it, sky opens up, lightning coming down. It is a torrential downpour. I don't know how many inches of water in the basement. All the guys on the deck have to stop, and we're trying to push water out of the garage. You want to talk about a setback? That's a setback. This is going to put us back a ways.
We're already hustling, we're already behind, and we had about a 2-hour setback where it just started pouring. We got into the basement, and that seemed like a good idea until there was 4 inches of water in the basement. All in all, it stopped raining. We were able to get the tools back up on the deck, and the efficiency kept going.
So the silver lining is, now we know why it stays wet in the basement. We have a grade issue, and it's probably from years of people riding four-wheelers through it and everything else. There ain't but one thing I've got to do, and I've got to get my son-in-law, Joseph Falk, on the phone. He is a wizard when it comes to grades. He can fix this problem, and he can fix it fast.
Just got here and looks like I brought the weather with me, but that's not a problem for me. I'm down here in the basement knocking out the wall control section. It's gonna be really cool. Got a setup going here. I have all this up. I got one more panel to put up to have that wrapped up. And then we got the masterpiece workbench here. We're gonna get fully assembled tomorrow and have everything ready to go.
We just got the flooring done. So now we can get back in here, finish doing some trim. Bad part is, I'm looking at the time in our schedule, and we've fallen a day behind. So we have a lot of ground to make up. The crew's done with the deck, but now we get into the more complicated stuff, the roofing system outside. Stephanie's been working on the trim here and painting. We need to get these bedrooms established so that we can start staging these, and then all hands on deck through the living room. And I got a ton of electrical work to do here, so we're behind though. We are behind.
We're all exhausted, you know, 5-6 hours of sleep each night, early mornings, late days. We're hustling. There's a ton of work yet to be done, but really, tonight we're gonna get a chance to hang out with the family. That always kind of gives us a little bit of a boost heading to finish out the week. And then Saturday, it'll be all worth it.
Hey guys, 5:30, man. Time to wrap it up.
All right,
Meet the family tonight. early quit, early start. But you guys deserve it. All right?
What, the early start?
Both of them. A good meal tonight. All right.
Thanks, Kev.
Let's get cleaned up, lock up,
We got two. I got
get out
two
of here.
pieces.
2 more pieces, way to stick with it. All right.
We get to go to Cougar Bob's, good food, good fun. Lutzes are coming from season 1, the Clears are coming, and the new family from this season, it's gonna be awesome.
I can't even tell you the excitement that I feel, my family, my kids, my grandkids. Everybody is super excited. What a sense of humor these guys have. Not only are they working hard, but they're happy and they're making it so much fun. I just envy. I wish I was there.
Got the opportunity to sit down for about an hour and speak with the Joneses. Tried not to reveal too much to them, try not to slip on anything, but they're gonna be excited on what we are doing here.
They're a special kind of people to do this sort of thing. I'm on the receiving end. I'm not sure they can truly feel what we feel, but it's amazing. It's amazing. It just takes a load off my mind. I don't have to worry about the future. I know it'll be a nice place, and I know that that will attract our kids to come to it and our grandkids to come to it because they're coming to a nice place.
Meeting the Clears again, seeing them again was just great. Hal is so serious when he says we're not friends anymore, we're family, because you are stuck with us. If you're gonna be on the show, get ready for us in your life forever, because if we see you again, you're getting a hug.
Day 6 and counting, we got too much to do. We still don't have paint on the inside living room. We still don't have trim up. We still don't have electrical done. Plumbing's not done. Deck is not done. Outdoor features are not done. There's a lot that's not done. It's not looking good. We joke about it, but seriously, I don't see this happening.
We're at that point now that really don't even know what day it is, but we got a lot to do. Probably gonna be pushing hard for the next 2 days, working late. We'll probably make it, but it might not be fun getting there.
We got to clear some of this out so we can get this grade right, because we don't need another flooded garage.
And now we're moving dirt. We have to build archery targets, a hanging station, so it doesn't stop. You've got the renovation, but now you've got excavation.
Okay, so yesterday all that rain hit, and there was 4 inches of water inside the basement in the garage. Okay. So we've got to divert that water. As you can see, that whole thing kind of drifts that way, even in the flat.
Yeah.
But then you've got this that compounds the problem.
Yeah, we'll berm it up, swell it, and then we'll regrade that, make sure that water's going away from that garage door to that ditch.
Sounds like a plan.
I think it'll work.
Joseph's here, and he's not showing off, but he's showing off. To watch him run a piece of equipment, it's like watching a ballet dancer. He is so gentle on everything around him, but so quick and so efficient. It's unbelievable what he can do with just a bucket on a skid steer. Blows my mind.
Don't drop this thing on the head. All right, down about an inch. Keep going. Hold still. One more. One more. A little bit more. Not on my head. Okay.
You out?
I'm out.
Hold on. Nope.
Let me see your light.
You know what the problem is?
It's the fitting. Let me see your light.
Yeah. I don't think everybody realizes how much electrical is still yet to be done in this house. Kevin has got a lot on his plate. It gets to a point on these builds where you see Kevin walk by,
get something, work on this, work on that, and he's just got that 1,000-yard stare. And you really don't want to ask a question, but you have to. You can tell he's zombied out right now. It's not just working on something. You've got people saying Kevin, 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 myself included. And you have to filter through questions and do the work at hand.
Now I see the reinforcements are here. The rain really set us back yesterday, and our friends from the NWTF. Scott, you brought some of your friends.
Brought a couple buddies today.
Boy, when we needed an army, the NWTF, the National Wild Turkey Federation, came through. We have got a crew here with us, and the great thing about them is they got a work ethic to them that matches our team, and they are hard at it. This could be the thing that saves the day for this build.
The NWTF does a lot with hunting heritage and conservation. What a way to give back to the outdoors and create a lasting impression on a family so they can pass the heritage down to their next generations. And I encourage all those that are outdoorsmen to get back in some form of capacity. We want to do more renovations, and we need more volunteer help. We'd love to have you on one of these shows. So become a part of this NWTF volunteer army and maybe have an opportunity like this to participate in.